how'd you meet?
It was a blind date.
Really?
Set up. Yes, this is before like Tinder and Hinge and all that stuff. So we just, Marc's cousin's uncle is my brother-in-law. And one day my sister texted me, she's like, do you want to meet a French guy? And I was like, do I know a French guy? But it all came together. We met each other, and I mean, I felt like it was just love at first sight. Because when I came home that night after our first date, I told my roommates, I was like, this is going to sound crazy, but I think he's the one. I think I'm going to marry him. And Marc actually proposed to me about a week later. So.
And did you believe this would be your business? Did you have any insight as to what the life would bring?
No, honestly, I didn't. But my background is actually in the arts, and I remember a couple months into Marc living in Minnesota, he just wasn't happy with any cakes or croissants, and so I challenged him. I said, if you want to make cakes and croissants that you like to eat, then you do it yourself. And one day I came home from school, and on the counter there were these beautiful croissants, just like immaculate and perfect, and I ate them. And he told me that he actually made them. And he said that it was his first time, that he just went to YouTube, found a recipe, got some butter from Trader Joe's, and I just stopped, I looked at him, and I was like, if this is really your first time that you've ever made croissants in your life, you have a natural God-given talent. Because I know that croissants are so technically hard to make. And I mean, it was just true.
There's a golden fork I see up here. Is that what
Yes.
Yeah.
And what is the golden fork?
So it's
the Critics' Choice Award from the Minneapolis St. Paul Business Magazine.
So it's I mean, I take any award from anybody very seriously, but this one is pretty prestigious for the state of Minnesota.
Nice.
And I mean, we don't have a lot of room, so I can only keep a couple. Not that I got a lot, but just yes.
Now, if you were me, I would have every one of them out.
we have to display the pastries first.
Right.
Yeah, have to leave for the pastries.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is just like we're trying to build a sustainable business. You know, food businesses is one of the hardest things that you can get into, and people always say if you're able to make it past year 5, then you've got a good food business. Well, we're in year 5.
Good job.
Right now.
Yeah.
And I have a long list of people who've asked us to move into their city. You know, so we've got requests from Chicago, Wisconsin, South Carolina, Florida, California. You know, so even like internationally too, people are like, come to Canada. So in fact, our community has grown so much, not just locally here in Minnesota or in the Midwest, but you know, people actually want to come visit us. Like we're a tourist destination now, and I always just feel so honored that people come from so far away and they want to have Marc's croissants and the tarts and the cakes, and I think that's just incredible.
They make their way here.
Yeah, they really do. Yes.
We need to make sure our audience realizes this is real. These are real. They're really beautiful. They are just really beautiful. And this is all real, edible. Somebody can take a bite.
You eat it later.
Here we go. Let's start here.
So this one is the classic butter croissant. I mean, French people would just call it croissant, but we want to make sure that everybody knows that it's a butter croissant.
Butter croissant.
Yes. A chocolate croissant, or pain au chocolat, or chocolatine.
Okay.
Yes.
Because it has 2 dark chocolate batons inside of there. So it's rolled inside of there. And so when you bite down, it smushes and you get a little bit of nice dark chocolate. This one's actually my favorite. It's the Queen Amman.
A queen?
Queen Amman.
Amman.
Yes, it's named after a city in France. But it's a honey sugarized caramelized croissant. It's like very sweet, really chewy, and it goes perfect with like espresso.
It's beautiful. It's pretty. Yeah.
Thank
the shape
you.
is great, and the roll is cool.
Yeah.
Pistachio?
Chocolate pistachio.
Yes.
Yes. Fun fact, we get all of our pistachios imported from Italy, Sicily. So the quality of the flavor is just really, really nice. And actually all of the butter that's in our croissants here is actually imported from France.
French butter is
fattier.
Is fattier.
And it's also, I mean, it's a different species of animal, and they eat different grass. The weather is different, so yeah, the dairy product will taste different.
And then we have the pain de raisin, which translates into bread of raisin. So
bread of raisin? Okay.
Yes, a raisin bread. So it's a vanilla custard baked inside with golden California raisins. Francophiles love this one.
They do.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yes, this one is we have to have this one every day. If we don't, then I get angry emails.
So this one is a Basque cheesecake. So Basque is a region in the southwest in France, and it's called in the US a burnt cheesecake because you have that color on top that looks like kind of like it's burnt or caramelized. And yeah, but we call it a Basque cheesecake.
This one is a specialty. It's a new one for this week.
Yeah, so we like to.
Oh, for this week?
Yeah, we like to change flavor sometimes. I mean, we love to have fun in the back of the scene. So this one, it's shaped in a crown, so round circle. It's what we call a patisserie, or here a cream puff, and it's filled with a homemade raspberry confit or raspberry jam.
Yeah.
And you see the green piping. It's a pistachio buttercream. So we use the same pistachio from Sicily that we make in the paste, and then we mix it with like a cream and butter, and top with some fresh raspberries.
And then this one is actually our most popular item. It's the passion fruit raspberry tart, is the one I was telling you about earlier. It has a raspberry confit with passion fruit crème, and we actually make all of our tart shells in-house. So they're handmade every single day. Every week we go through like a couple thousand tart shells.
You do?
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a labor of love, but it makes such a big difference. And then this last one here is actually called a baba rum, and this one has a really fun story. So this is a brioche dough that's soaked in a rum syrup liqueur, and then has vanilla whipped cream on top. So the story behind this one is actually that a long time ago, King Louis XV was going to get married to the Princess of Poland, and the Princess of Poland, her pastry chef was named Nicholas Stower. So on their way from Poland to France, to the Palace of Versailles, on horse, she had some brioches, but by the time they got to France, they were all dried and really nasty. But the king didn't want to throw them away, so he was like, make something with them. So then Nicholas Stower, he actually soaked them in rum and served them to the king, and the king was like, oh mon dieu, this is like the best thing ever. So they started making them, and after the French Revolution, Nicholas Stower actually made his own pastry shop in Paris, which still stands today, and Marc actually worked there when he was in Paris.
I had the privilege, yes.
Yeah, so this is the original recipe from Nicholas Stower himself, and this is the bubble rum, and we have a piece of history here in St. Paul with us.